going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Kizzy Show. I'm JD Kizzy.
I'm Silas Kizzy, and we talk about what you want to hear.
And we have a lot of stuff to talk about in the sports world, so enough of the dilly-dally. Let's jump right into it, Silas.
That's right.
We got the Final Four for the Alabama High School Athletic Association men's basketball. We missed the Elite Eight, but we're going to talk about the Final Four because, quite frankly, who cares? All right, kicking off a little 4A. Fairfield and Deschler. Let's see. Who did these teams meet to get here? Well, Fairfield took Montgomery Catholic to the woodshed, one of those pull down your pants, get out the paddle kind of games.
That's right.
And
that Deschler and West Morgan game looks like a great game. Cannot say I watched it though.
That's right, because we don't have the whatever AHSAA,
NFHS.
Yeah, all that. I ain't trying to pay $20 to watch some high schoolers hoop. So, Silas, Fairfield or Deschler, who gets it done?
I mean, I know West Morgan's a better team than Montgomery Catholic, and I know Montgomery Catholic is still a solid team, and Fairfield absolutely demolished them. But that Deschler team, man, they're solid. And I know West Morgan's better, and just for that, they've had a harder strength of schedule. Give me Deschler.
Deschler? Yeah. This is where we disagree right here, Silas. Seeing the road Fairfield took to get here and just kind of their domination throughout, I think they keep this momentum going. Give me Fairfield to take down Deschler and move on to the championship where they will face the winner of Jackson and Asheville.
Yeah.
Silas, who gets it done?
I don't think this game is going to be very close. Jackson is by far the best team in 4A. I think Jackson beats about 15.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, you talk about a school that's running 4A in pretty much every single sport.
Every sport, yeah.
Jackson. Shout out to Jackson. My mom actually grew up there in Jackson, so shout out.
But that was not her alma mater.
No, they moved to Sylacauga when she was in 6th grade. So shout out to the Pugh family. Used to live in Jackson. Yeah. And I'm trying to think of any notable stuff in Jackson. They have a Subway that I went to one time. So shout out. No, it was pretty bad, yeah. Shout out to the Subway in Jackson. All right. Let's move to 5A, Silas. 5A, my mom's alma mater, Sylacauga. The Sylacauga Aggies taking on the Guntersville Wildcats.
Yeah, big game right here.
Big game right here. Silas, who gets it done?
I don't know much about either one of these teams, solely just based on Aunt Katie's alma mater. Give me Sylacauga.
Sylacauga. Man, I tell you what. Don't count out these Guntersville Wildcats. They put a whooping on Boaz. And, I mean, they beat Limestone. I think I picked Guntersville, but I really didn't think they were going to beat Limestone, if I'm just going to be completely honest. But they did. They proved me wrong. I'd be silly to pick against Guntersville again. However, I'm quite the silly Billy. Give me Sylacauga, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bro. And also, I just don't like Guntersville in general.
Yeah.
Go Knights. Shout out to the Arab Knights. And the winner of that Guntersville-Sylacauga game will take on LaFleur and Winona. Silas, who gets it done in this game down yonder?
I know absolutely nothing about LaFleur. I mean, I don't see them on the bracket right now.
Yeah. Hey, whoever designed the bracket for the Max Prep's website, you probably need to be fired about immediately.
It's terrible.
Where is it?
Where is LaFleur?
All right, here they beat Charles Henderson, and
All right, so they've won both games by exact same score in both games.
Sheesh.
That's crazy. But only 6 points. I don't think either one of those teams are great. I know Sipsy's a very good team. Winona beat them by a couple of scores. I mean, give me Winona.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you there. I'm going to copy and paste your exact reasoning too. I mean, looking at LaFleur's path to get here, it really doesn't look like they played anybody too great. And like you said, Sipsy is incredible. Who else did Winona? Ramsey. I mean, Birmingham School, they're going to be good. Springville, I feel like, is an underrated team. Nobody talks about it. So, yeah, give me Winona to move on to the championship and play Sylacauga. Now, let's move to 6A. 6A, we got Calera taking on the Coleman Bearcats. Man.
This game looks close, JD. I mean, Coleman, absolute domination against Lee. But I know Spain Park is such a good team. Calera beat them by 6. It's really up in the air right here. But you know what? Give me Coleman. I like Coleman more.
Yeah. I mean, Calera, huge win against Pelham here in the Sweet 16. I mean,
barely escaping by.
Yeah. I think I may have picked them, but...
I'm pretty sure I picked Pelham.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Pelham was... insane. And then a huge win against Spain Park in the Elite Eight. Spain Park, they're no joke. So I think Calaire's strength of schedule, their path to get here, is definitely harder than Coleman, and I do think they do get the win against Coleman. However, shout out to Coleman for getting there, especially I know them guys down in Coleman, and they got a lot of the Caucasians. Let's say that. It's very hard to win the basketball with the boys who can't jump, and Coleman's done that, so shout out to them.
Yeah.
The other Final Four matchup in 6A, we got Saraland taking on Oxford. Silas, who gets it done?
Once again, I don't know anything about these teams, but I do see Oxford held Homewood to 22 points. I don't know if Homewood just played bad or if Oxford's defense is just incredible. I have no clue. But just and I know Sutherland's a great team. I mean, they beat Murphy by 1, and Murphy had a great record. I mean, Russell County by 6. I don't even know anything about them, though. I know Oxford, they dominated usually. I mean, give me Oxford.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at who Oxford beat. They started out by beating up Minor. Hey, yo. But then they put a good smacking on Gadsden City, who is a very good team. Very good team, Gadsden. And then, bro, like you said, just dominated Homewood.
Homewood beat Mountainburg by 12. So, like, they're a solid team, and they just dominated.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a team score that few points in playoff basketball.
6A playoff basketball.
6A Alabama high school playoff basketball, and you score 22 points?
Yeah, no.
I mean, maybe Homewood just had a terrible day, like you're saying, but I think that's more on Oxford. Give me Oxford to go on to the final. And now, for the first time on this show, we're going to pick some 7A. What? No way. Crazy. All right. Dothan taking on a local school from down here, Tuscaloosa County. Silas, who gets it done?
I know Tuscaloosa County won their area with Thompson in it, Hewitt Trustful, all these great 7A teams. And they won it pretty easily. And then they come out and they beat Thompson again, a 7. I mean, they had a buzzer beater in the game before that. They have so much momentum right now. I don't know very much about Dothan, but I do know Tuscaloosa County has a chance to win it all. Give me Tuscaloosa County.
Let's see who Dothan played to get here. All right, they beat Central, the one in Phoenix City, not the one in Tuscaloosa. And, actually, sorry, that was what Enterprise did. They beat Opelika, Enterprise, but going like what you said, TC won the county with Thompson and Hewitt. And then in the playoffs, beating James Clemens, who, I mean, they're a great team.
75 points, too. Very high scoring.
That's right. Very high scoring. Then they beat Thompson again, which you know it's so hard. Doesn't matter the sport. So hard to beat the same team twice or what? This is probably 3 times now they've played. And Thompson beat Bob Jones, so I know Bob Jones is really good.
Yeah.
All these factors are saying, now, any given what day they're going to play. I don't even know.
March 5th.
March 5th.
Whatever day it is.
Saturday. Any given Saturday. Anything can happen. But I don't think it's going to happen for the Dothan. Give me TC.
That's right.
Moving to the championship. And now we got a matchup of 2 schools that apparently have the same logo, except different colors. Fairhope and Hoover. Silas, who gets it done?
Just based off, I know how good Hoover is in the past, and obviously they're good this year. They're in the Final Four for 7A basketball. They beat Huntsville by 6. They beat Sparkman by 3. And I know Sparkman is a solid team. And everybody knows Hoover. That's way better than Fairhope. I think Fairhope's trying to copy Hoover because they get their name out there for their logo. I think Fairhope is Hoover's little baby. Give me Hoover.
All right. All right. Man, I really hate how we're picking all the same games. I feel like for the show we need to disagree, but I don't see how we can disagree here because, I mean, whenever I saw the score of this Hoover-Huntsville game, I was like, whoa, hold up now. Because I'm just looking at it, like, before the tournament started, I was like, Huntsville's probably going to win 7-8.
Oh, yeah. Every year they're the favorite. Yeah.
Exactly. But I wouldn't say every year. But this year it was looking like, hey. But Hoover said, nah. So, give me Hoover to play in the championship against TC. And that is all our chat about high school basketball. Let's jump to the collegiate level. All right, let's talk some college basketball. And, of course, you know we're talking about the Alabama Crimson Tide here on this show. Obviously, the Tide, since our last episode, played 2 games. They went down to Baton Rouge and a little squeaker against LSU, 90-83. Silas, what was your initial reaction to that game?
I mean, I didn't watch very much of the game. I was busy that night because it was LSU. And so why watch that game? And then I'm just looking at the score every now and then. I mean, it's close. We pulled away a little bit. It was LSU, JD. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what happened. I didn't watch very much of it. I was just looking at the score because it was at LSU. I know LSU is terrible, but it was at LSU, so we'll give Alabama a little bit of credit there. It's still SEC play at another team's court, and we still came out with the win. But defense, man, giving up 83 points to LSU is just rough.
Yeah, I mean, LSU is terrible for SEC standards. But I'll say there's not a bad team in the SEC this year. So, especially like you said, going on the road, super hard. I kind of had a feeling Alabama was going to start out slow, coming off that huge win against Arkansas.
Yeah.
It's going to take them a little while to come back down to earth. It did take them a while. But I feel like this was just a good win to have under your belt. Just being able to go on the road when your team's not 100% after coming off a huge win like that. This will be essential for the Tide to fall back on as they go throughout the SEC tournament and into March, where hopefully they can use this experience to go on a deep little run in March.
Yeah.
You got anything else to add about LSU? Or you ready to go?
Not really about LSU. I'm ready to talk about State.
Let's talk about State.
Yeah.
Wednesday night, it was another one of those games where Daddy came through Carline and picked up little Timmy from school.
That's right. That's exactly what happened.
They took him back home and they got out the paddle and went whack, whack, whack on Mississippi State, especially that first half, Silas.
First half. I mean, JD, 65% from the three-point line in the first half. Alabama did not miss. Every shot they were shooting, it was going in, and it looks like. I mean, we just looked unstoppable. If we're shooting like that, which I know, highly unlikely again in March, but there's a chance, and if we show it that every single game, best team in the nation. Yeah. That's our whole game plan is to shoot through. So if we're making them, we're really good. We haven't shot that well all year.
That's right.
And to be honest, we probably won't shoot like that ever again. But against State, it was a fun game to be at. I mean, draining threes. I mean, we were on pace to break the NCAA record for most threes, but then we put in ourselves like 10 minutes left in the second half, and so
that is good for them to get some experience and good to the rest of the guys. Which it was good to see. Besides LeBaron Fallon being out, a healthy Alabama team.
I think he's just out for these LSU and Mississippi State games. I think he will be right back. He's just not 100%.
Right.
But let him rest in the easy games, and then let him come back against the Tennessee and the Auburns and SEC play.
And it is so encouraging to have enough depth to where you can rest your best player.
Oh, yeah. And then you can still go
win.
put up 100.
Right.
Yeah.
And like not just win this game, they dominated.
Yeah.
Honestly, against a Mississippi State team that's honestly not that bad.
No, they're
not
not
completely
terrible.
honest. Yeah,
they beat Auburn.
They did beat Auburn. Yeah, SEC play is hard. That's what we've been saying all year. And yeah, they were a good team. I mean, they played us really close last time in Starkville.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, my goodness, like I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch most of this game because I turned it on. We had 62 points already in the first half. I was like, whoa. And then we just put the backups in and
still got 100.
Still got 100. That's right. Still cracked triple digits, even with the subs. So I think this is some great momentum for the Tide. Like you said, if we can shoot like this, I mean, hey, I don't know. But Alabama has a big game tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Central, up in Knoxville, Tennessee, taking on the number 22 ranked Tennessee Volunteers, who, if you guys recall, came down to Tuscaloosa and beat us about a month ago. So Tennessee's actually favored in this game by 4.5 points. Silas, who wins it?
It's close, JD. I hate picking against Bama, but it's hard to beat a good team twice. I don't think we're going to get more than 80 points against Tennessee, and our defense is not good at all. I have to go Tennessee.
Wow.
I mean, it's the first time all year I've picked against Bama in any sport, all year. But our defense is terrible. Their defense is really good. If they're locking us down, we can't stop them. They'll go put up 80. We'll lose 80 to 72 probably.
Wow. Kudos to you for picking with your head right here.
Yeah.
I'm also going to pick with my head. And last time Tennessee played Alabama, I mean, sure, it's like, oh, Charles Bediako's back, first game. Whatever. But Alabama had a lot of guys injured, a lot of guys not 100%.
They did.
And the game was still really, really close. Now, it'll be a lot different playing up there than here in Coleman Coliseum, for sure. Advantage Tennessee, without a doubt. But I think a healthier Alabama team, especially coming off a win like this, where they absolutely dominated State, and they didn't have to play the whole game. The starters, they're going to be rested. They're going to be healthy coming into this game. I think Alabama gets it done, Silas. I'm not gonna lie.
I really hope so, JD.
Yeah, especially against Tennessee.
I hate Tennessee.
As we've said, probably a billion times on this show, we hate Tennessee.
Hate them.
Hate is a strong word. We do not use that word lightly.
No,
but we hate.
But when it's Tennessee, we hate them. Yeah,
lay low down. They dirty. They some stitches.
That's right.
What do you say? 80-72 for your score.
80-74.
80-74. All right, give me 90-85. Bama gets it.
I just
done.
don't see us putting up that many points against Tennessee's defense.
I mean, if we shoot like we did against State,
yes, on the road too.
I have faith. I have faith.
I mean,
I have faith, man.
We'll see.
But
I will say one more thing.
Yeah.
Props to Alabama. We are the highest scoring team in the nation.
That's
number
correct.
one. Second, Miami, Ohio, and they haven't played anybody.
Yeah.
But they are undefeated also.
Right.
So.
Which, by the way, I'm glad you brought that little side note. People still talking about Miami Ohio being a bubble team.
They're undefeated, JD.
That's what I'm saying.
It makes no sense. They should be probably an 8 or 9 seed.
If you're 29-0, I think you should be guaranteed to go to the tournament.
Yes.
I don't care what conference you're from. You go.
Yes.
I mean, they might even be 30-0 right now. Somebody fact check me that later. Yeah. But I mean,
undefeated in college basketball is a hard thing to do. Doesn't matter who you're playing, and they're going to go out and they're going to win their conference championship. They should be 6, 7, 8 seed.
Yeah, precisely. So, yeah. Let's talk some baseball. The Alabama Crimson Tide right now, Silas, sitting at a little 7-2. However, we're just talking about this off camera. They lost the opener to Washington State, but the only other loss was to the only ranked team they played, Southern Miss, and it was by 10 and in 8 innings. So a little mercy rule action. So, what are your thoughts right now on the Alabama baseball team, Silas?
It's very iffy, JD. If you go back up to the 8-5 Rhode Island game, we were losing in the third inning, 2-1, and it's Rhode Island. I mean, I just don't think that should happen to a decent baseball team. And I know it happens. Like Troy beat Georgia the other day in baseball. Like anything could happen. But we got to take care of Rhode Island, and which we did the other 2 games, obviously. And that game wasn't that close, but still. What really scares me is that every team we play has been a cupcake team, and then we play Southern Miss, and we give you about 10. But this tournament will tell a lot. I mean, Oklahoma State, Houston's good. Iowa's decent. I don't know anything about them, but they're a big school. I mean, this tournament will tell us a lot of Alabama baseball. But right now, I think we're okay. We just got to keep working together. We'll get there.
That's right. Yeah, Oregon State, absolutely. Yeah. This will be a big tournament down there in Frisco, and just I don't know. I feel like the early part of baseball season, just like and basketball too. These like longer sports, it's just like you have time to
a lot of time.
Mess up. That's the beauty of like the other sports besides like football. If you get going like a little,
one game,
one game, your season's already on the fringe. 2 games, you're pretty much done. So let's take a little gander at the schedule down there. Jacksonville State, Alabama State, North Florida. So we got a couple more cupcakes. Troy, like you just
Troy's solid.
Georgia.
Yeah, I mean. That's what makes me feel good. Georgia's ranked number 8 in the nation, and they lose to Troy. I mean, who's solid, but they're not like an SEC caliber team at all.
Yeah, shout out to Phil Puccio, Troy alumnus, right there. Is Alabama ranked right now? I don't think we are right. No. Okay. Oh well. Well, we only have like 70 more games left. Something like that. So, plenty of opportunities to mess up.
SEC play is coming up in about 2 weeks. Yeah, that's when it gets real.
That's when it gets real. In other sports news, the U.S. men's hockey team put that BTA on Canada, won the first gold medal since 1980, Lake Placid, when the little Miracle on Ice.
That's right.
Taking on the communist Soviet Union. Yeah. But victory against maybe the equally communist Canadians. Just kidding. Whoa. But yeah, 2-1 versus Canada. This game was going on really early Sunday morning. I know neither of us watched the game, but Silas, did you get a chance to watch the highlights?
I did watch the highlights, JD, and greatest hockey game I've ever watched. I've probably watched 2. But that one was entertaining. I may actually start watching hockey after just watch. I mean, it was just the highlights, so obviously it's important stuff. But it was entertaining, JD.
Yeah, I will say, every time I actually sit down and watch hockey, I'm like, man, this stuff is cool. Yeah. Like, at the risk of sounding like a Yankee here, I mean, I do feel like, as people from the South, we don't need to be watching hockey.
No, we really shouldn't.
We shouldn't, but it's kind of cool.
It is cool. And when it's U.S., then you get a reason to
that's right, yeah. Patriotic.
That's right.
And that's what makes this win even better. That's what makes the Olympics great as a whole, because like
the whole country comes together.
Exactly. And whenever else, especially for these Winter Olympics, when else are you going to turn on and watch bobsledding on TV or figure skating? Yeah, curling. It's like, but whenever the red, white, and blue are behind it, you turn that on. And speaking of America, the president of the United States called the men's hockey team in the post game. It's a pretty funny phone call if you want to watch. And, and he said one joke about the women's hockey team, which, to be fair, it was pretty sexist.
It was, but it was a good joke.
Yeah, it was a good joke. It was funny. Got all the fellas laughing, and everybody and their mother on social media is posting like all this junk, and even some of the players are making public apology videos for laughing at it. Which
everybody knows they joke about like stuff just like that, but it's just because it's president. It's a big deal.
That's right. That's right. And I mean, if it's a funny joke, you're gonna laugh at
exactly.
it. Yeah. Like, I mean, come on now. That's how humor works.
Yep.
And plus, comedy doesn't have to be politically correct all the time.
No, it doesn't.
Everybody's favorite comedian is always. I mean, all the good comedians are politically incorrect. That's what makes them kind of funny. And I'm not going to lie, there are some comedians who have said some stuff that I get offended by. Here's the thing. You can turn them off. You don't have to watch it.
That's right.
It offends you. Nobody needs to know your opinion all the time. Like, whatever. Silas, you got anything else to add about that?
I mean, not anything to do with President. I just want to give a shout out to Jack Hughes because I know you're watching this. Great game, man. I mean, lost 3 teeth in the game, came back out, scored the game-winning goal. American legend right there.
American legend right there. That's what's up. This is why George Washington died, so we could have stuff like this. Hockey. That's right. That is right. Yeah, so great win for the guys. Also, shout out to the women's team who also beat Canada and won gold. I mean, that's why both of them were at the White House.
That's right.
Because they both performed so great, so athletically. But instead, we're not talking about their accomplishments on the ice. We're talking about a joke that everybody's blown up out of proportion. So everybody calm down, essentially is what we're trying to say here.
It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, exactly. As for our stance on this, we think everybody's wrong here. I mean, would you agree with that? I feel like everybody's in the wrong here.
Yep.
So we're not taking sides technically. We're pretty much we're right. All of you guys are wrong.
Yes, correct. Absolutely.
That's what we're saying. And with that, I think that's a great place to end the episode, Silas.
Yeah, with us being right.
Yeah, with us being right and you all being wrong. That's exactly how it should be. JK. Please do all the cringy YouTube stuff like, subscribe, even tell your friends about these two goofballs who talk about stuff from Alabama so we get more views and maybe we can make money off of this. Capitalism. Dude, another reason why George Washington.
That's right. Capitalism.
Capitalism, man. Check out our Setting the Tone devotional here. Check out our TikTok stuff, Instagram. We may even be going on Spotify soon. Sure. Just in case you guys are driving and you want to watch the Kizzy show while you drive, but you don't want to be watching your phone while you drive because that's
just listen because you don't want to risk getting a ticket.
Exactly. Yeah. Chillo. Yeah. God bless. Roll Tide. Silas, you got a final word for the people or not?
God bless. Root on Alabama basketball, baseball. I mean, Roll Tide.
That's right, Roll Tide. I hope we beat Tennessee.
Man, I hope we do too. I hate them so much.
We hate Tennessee too. Y'all have a great Saturday.